Hello and welcome to the Amaka BK Talk Show. Today we have Legacy Niger Best, a one-on-one chronicle of Nigerians who live in the diaspora. And today with me on this beautiful interview segment, we have Mrs. Ma'am Evangeline Chima, founder Black Mentorship Inc., Ontario, Canada. Ma'am, would you mind to for our viewers to meet you? Do you mind for our viewers to meet you? Please tell our viewers who you are and where you reside.
Amaka, thank you so much. I really appreciate this time to chat with you. I'm a wife, first and foremost, and then for a mother of 4 boys.
Wow.
I'm also the creator and founder of Black Mentorship Inc. I created Black Mentorship Inc. to help shape the career trajectories of Black professionals in Canada. You see, when we're growing up, we're told to go to school,
Yes.
Get all the degrees and all the careers, all the certificates. And why I see this to be something very, very important that we need to do, education. Yes. I also feel that we definitely need to have mentors who we can look up to, who can help to support our career goals. Right. And this is why I created Black Mentorship Inc. to help nurture and support the Black professionals in their entry level and mid-careers, to have the support that they need and to have somebody that will provide them with clear answers, that helps them to navigate the many, many unknown aspects of the Western world, or the Western world and workforce.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. Thank you so much for this. I know you're doing a great job with this. I will certainly reach out to Black Mentorship Inc. because I have a lot more to learn. We never stop learning. You never know when you're going to apply what you have learned. So I'm certainly going to be a beneficiary of your wisdom.
Well,
Black mentorship.
Learn from each other, right? And that is one of the things that I love about mentorship. Is you learn from your mentee as much as your mentee learns from you. It's one thing that it's a knowledge sharing avenue, basically. Knowledge sharing avenue. I share what I know, you share what you know. And so long as you have that mindset of or openness to continue to grow, you definitely get something out of having a mentor in your life.
Great. You're welcome on Amaka BK Talk Show. And it's lovely to have a chat with you.
I'm a fan, so thank you for
Yes. So what's your Nigerian heritage? What's your identity?
Igbo woman.
Yes.
Igbo, not Igbo. These days we westernize how we say Igbo. It's Igbo. I'm an Igbo woman.
I think Igbo is the language, while Igbo is the people.
I think it's spelled IGBO. I don't think there's any way that we differentiate it, right? So we don't have Igbo or Igbo.
I was taught in high school, because I schooled in the East, that IGBO, Igbo, is the language. However, the people are called Igbo. Igbos, but the language itself is Igbo.
I believe it's the same. I believe it's
I know people use it the same anyways.
And I speak Igbo, so
people use it the same. A lot of people. You're not alone, trust me. You're not alone. How are you, Niger Best, Evangeline? What makes you proudly Nigerian, super eagle, giant of Africa?
Our culture and our food. That's the two things that come to mind.
That's what makes me proudly Nigerian.
And obviously our value system, the respect that we have, growing up, you are, I can't even call any of my siblings by their name. I happen to be the last. There's absolutely no way.
Brother, dads.
it has to be they or thou, things like that.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
I
they and
actually
that.
like that value because it kind of teaches you how to approach, your
Relate.
elders or seniors, relate to them,
Mm.
and also how to relate to your peers and one another because you have taught respect from an early
Yes,
age.
yes, from an early age. That's true.
Yeah.
Wow, thanks for capturing that. So, what are you mostly known for? What are you revered for?
I think basically two things, mentorship and love, right?
Yeah.
One of my nephews recently said that my auntie if you caught her, mentorship will come out.
Oh,
Mentorship will come out.
beautiful.
And for me, mentorship, I believe knowledge is given to us freely by God.
Yes.
And so we should share our knowledge freely with others. And love for me, my first encounter with love was as a teenager. I am a Catholic and I grew up going to Block Rosary.
Yeah.
And I think when I was about 11 or 12, I participated in a concert. And
Oh,
in that concert, my part was to recite 1 Corinthians 13.
yeah.
And 1 Corinthians 13, I don't know if you know it, it's about love. It speaks about love, and I think it's stuck in my young head. And
Mm.
I'm going to say a couple of the things that I remember. It says, love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own
Its
way. It's
own,
not
yes.
irritable, right? And what I love about this one is love never gives up.
Hmm. Never
Love
gives
never
up.
gives up,
Yes.
never loses faith. It's
Yes.
always hopeful and
Right.
endures. It endures,
It's
through
yes.
every circumstance. So I think this learning about this, and as a young kid, I actually absorbed everything about that word love, and it
Yeah.
stuck with me. Because I was exposed at that early age. I think that's why my outlook to life
It's
is always from the lens
place of
of
love.
love. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations. That's
Thank you.
inspiring. Quite inspiring. How
May
have
I add
you?
one thing?
Yeah, sure. Go
One
ahead.
thing that I want to add there is that I also believe that we should make good trouble.
Love trouble, love in trouble.
To me, this is why I love the quotes, where the Honorable John Lewis encourages us to get into good trouble, necessary
Yes,
trouble.
necessary
And,
trouble.
if need be,
Yes.
if you have to get somebody's attention, it's all part of love, right? If you have to shake them, if you have to scream and jump up and,
Check them up.
get into that good
Pump them
trouble,
up, pump them up, pump them
and
up.
help. Absolutely.
All right. So, how have you embraced the Canadian culture, and how has that Canadian culture integrated with your Nigerian cultural values?
To me, though, to me, to a certain extent, I am still learning to adapt because I do not like cold,
Hmm.
right? And as our weather changes and winter comes into full spring, I'm
Mhm.
like, my God, I don't like this weather. I crave for my hot
Warmer
Nigerian,
seasons. Yeah.
um, you know. But then Canada is home, right? Canada is a place that I had my children, me and my husband, and we're raising our 4 beautiful kids.
Yes.
And I love the spirit of giving.
Yes.
Canada, I see Canada as a place. Think about it. They embraced us, right?
Yes.
And if you look at Canada, is a multicultural country.
Yes.
It welcomes everybody, no matter who you are, no matter your race or ethnicity or your sexual orientation.
Yeah.
This is the place you can come and have full life.
Yes.
And so I love that about Canada. But then I also love I think I talked about our respects, and I love our culture, the value system that our culture, that we were taught, so for me, it's finding a way to match the two. And with my children, me and my husband, we ensure that we make sure that our kids take the good part of Canada and the good part of Nigeria.
Aren't we lucky though? At least we have two, maybe sometimes alike or unrelated values that we can bring together and really integrate. And that means we have more because we are coming from something and we getting something where we are right now. So which is a blessing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So are there particular Nigeria/Igbo traditions you still practice while living abroad?
Obviously, I'm an Igbo woman. You can't take that away from me, right?
I don't know if you practice the tradition.
That is definitely who I am. So I wear my African culture. I mean, look at my hair, come on, girl.
Beautiful. That's an African look.
And then my food. I still cook my food. I think our food, we're really blessed. We're not really showcasing our food the way that we're supposed
and
to.
we should do something about that.
We should. Our food is rich, not just in taste, but in the makeup, right? So think about our momo, think about how healthy the momo is, it's protein, it's beans, think about our soup, ofe vegetable and ofe, and you name it, and all of that.
You're giving me ideas of what to make.
that we put in.
Just so you know.
Right. And then our music, right? Anywhere you hear our music, you start
rocking. Yes. It's not widely accepted.
Absolutely.
Globally celebrated, globally enjoyed.
And so no matter how sad you are, when you hear our music, you're nodding your head and smiling to the beat. And so obviously, it is who I am. My culture is who I am. So I will not be complete if I'm not living my life.
Sorry.
What is what?
So what's Evangeline's philosophy? What's your personal philosophy?
Oh, my personal philosophy. I actually I go by Maya Angelou's quote that says, "Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, you do better."
Do better.
If you ask my children, they will tell you that Mom always say, "When you know better, you do better." And for me, no one knows it all.
True.
No one knows it all.
True.
In fact. We don't know it all, so but we just have to strive to keep doing better,
improving and getting better. Yes.
For me, because we don't always have the answers, because we don't always know the best thing to do, but that's why we go to school, right? That's so when you know better, when you get the new knowledge, we should apply the new knowledge in everything that we do.
True.
And this for me is part of the reason why I forgive. Because I always look at it from the lens that whoever hurt me, that's better at that time. And when they come back and say, I apologize, I also feel now they know better, right? Now they know better.
Yes.
That for
I'm
me.
learning. I should take that to bank. I'm learning. So Evangeline, what would you say are the social challenges facing Nigerians who live in diaspora, and how might those problems be contained?
The biggest thing, the one that actually comes to mind with that question is the fact that we have two worlds, two homes, right? It's not
two homes.
Everything is two. Yes, we're trying to maintain home here. We're trying to maintain home in Nigeria, right? And sometimes I believe that we really don't set a true picture for our relative back home, right? So
Yeah.
for me, you know, to try to maintain two homes is not an easy thing. So that's why most of us are working 2, 3, 4 jobs, you know, just because we have to be able to pay the bills here,
Yeah. To
support
keep
our
up.
own family, immediate family and children here,
Yeah.
and have some to send to our siblings back home.
Back home.
So that is a huge, huge challenge.
The huge body.
Coupled with it is that most of us were not setting the clear picture,
right,
for families back home or our relatives friends, right? So they see us take pictures and all of this flashiness, but we never take pictures when we are really doing the odd job or the
reeling it,
jobs, right? And we don't tell them the type of jobs that we have to do sometimes.
Right.
You know, recently I started sharing that, you know, in a platform that I belong, and I let them know that many of us, when we first came here, did, I don't even want to call, say the many jobs that we do here. And I told them, I was quite open. I gave them instances.
Right.
And somebody said to me, oh my God, after that, I started crying. I didn't sleep last night. And this person is somebody that travels to the UK. And I'm saying, wait a minute, if somebody like that is exposed to Western
world doesn't even know
by the reality of what
idea
here, you know, what more somebody that don't have that opportunity, right? So it also makes me feel that we're not doing something right. Maybe we are the one that is creating
the wrong impression
we have. Because you're giving wrong impression, they're demanding more from you. Perhaps if you share, hey, did you know that I spent my night doing this, that, you know, perhaps if you share that with them, when they are sending you, I need that wig that you're wearing, maybe they think twice. They think twice about it.
I'm not done with it yet.
They think twice about it, right? You know, before they say, give me that your wig, give me that your this and all of that. And they understand that it's our sweat and our blood. In some that sometimes, yes, we do.
We endured a lot to be able to achieve this. I don't think it's easy. It didn't come so easy. So Evangeline, what life lessons did you learn from your father?
My father is my hero. Resilience and positive outlook to life. You know, moving through life's challenge with pride and dignity. You know, my dad taught me, like I said, resilience, never giving up, right? He never gave excuses. My dad was amputated, and even though he was amputated, he showed up every day. He went to work. He did his part. Most of my friends growing up didn't even know that. They see him with his walk sticks and they thought it's maybe affluence, right? They thought it was affluence. And even us in the house, we thought so too. We didn't really understand it too, because there was no PT time. All of those, you know, he wakes up in the morning, he irons his clothes. He actually irons my mom's clothes himself as well. He helps my mom in the kitchen when he has to. Then he goes to work. You know, he was an engineer, and so he did his part. And for me, that is resilience at its finest.
Best. Right? Yes. At its finest. Lessons. Oh, forgot to ask. Is he still here with us?
Oh no. That passed. Yeah,
his memories are already a blessing for us who live. May he still continue to rest in peace.
Amen. Amen.
How about your mother? What life lessons did you learn from your mother?
Persistence. So with my dad is resilience and my mom is persistence. Persistence pays off.
I just took a deep breath.
My mom always say common sense is not common. you know, and she says that because when she figures something out, right? And then she goes, common sense is not common.
Right.
And
You gotta celebrate herself.
we may have a guest. Growing up, my house was one of those places people just drop in anytime they want.
Yeah.
And you know, you hear her, oh my God, Chineke man, where did him feel? Hey,
Well,
you
she feels so much.
know, and then you see her jump up, and before you know it, this
There's no food with it down.
delicacy is done. In fact, we get excited when my mom is saying there's nothing to make soup because that soup is going to
Creativity is coming,
Mhm.
knocking.
You know, and that woman, my mom, she was so brilliant, very,
Wow.
very brilliant. She wasn't formally educated,
Wow.
but my kids will tell you, because I say that all the time here growing up, there is no single day that I don't mention my mom. And I didn't realize this until my husband said to me one day, can you let that woman rest in peace? I did not realize it, and I started paying attention, and I realized that it's true.
Yeah, that
If
is what they say.
anything I
Memory is a
do, I
blessing.
go, whoa, my mom taught me well. You
No.
know, everything that I know, my mom taught me.
Oh. And she's no longer here with us, or is she still here?
Mom and dad loved each other so much that dad died, and a few weeks later, my mom joined.
Wow.
Mm.
They go over and continue.
Continue.
Yes. May her memory also be a blessing for us who live, and may her soul continue to rest in peace.
Amen. Amen.
Now, what did you learn the hard way? What did the streets teach you, ma'am?
The streets. I don't know.
The jungle.
I don't know. I'll say the word. How about that? Life is full of lessons. And for me, my career has been my biggest challenge. Having said that, though, I live a life of gratitude. I truly, truly live a life of gratitude. I'm one of those that I wake up in the morning and I will look at my significant other, my husband, and I'll be like, oh my God, how blessed I am. I wake up, I'm talking, and then as I'm getting down my bed, I'm like, wait a minute, my body and my arms, everything is moving. God, thank you. And then my children come in to say good morning. I'm like, oh God, you know,
Yes.
recently my twins came back from school. And I'm like, oh, hey, I'm so happy to see, I'm happy, I'm complete. You know, my son said, why are you so happy? I said, because I've seen you guys now, I'm so complete. And he goes, but not everybody is home. I said, your big brothers are upstairs, they're home. He said, but what about daddy? He's not home. I said, your daddy lives in my heart. And they started laughing, right? And so I always pay attention to those little things about life, right? But I'll give you three things that, you know, keep me grounded. I've mentioned gratitude and ability to actually appreciate life's simple pleasures. My faith is another big area, knowing that I am because he chose me to be.
Yeah.
And obviously I've talked about my love for humanity, okay? Recently, I saw a post I wrote in 2014, you know, and it talked about my deep affection for my fellow human being. And I could have written that yesterday because it is
exactly the same.
still so relevant. It's still true. This is who I am. My love for humanity is what allows me to treat others the way that I would like them to treat me.
Yes.
It's what allows me to continue to forgive myself when I don't meet up to what I would like to meet up with. And it also allows me to forgive others. I'm one of those that will say to you, when I forgive people, I don't practice, oh, I'm forgiving him or her, keep her at arm's length.
You don't keep them out.
I believe that when God said, forgive and forget, he truly means that. And if you think about it, when you ask God, when you don't sin, you go back and ask for forgiveness. God doesn't keep you at arm's length, right? You're asking God to bring you to him. And so a lot of people sometimes think I'm foolish, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm actually consciously and intentionally
Doing it
really,
right.
really,
Yeah.
yes.
Wow. Thank you.
Mhm.
So if you had to pick a favorite person / mentor, who would that be?
You know, I probably pick my mom and my dad and my siblings.
Hmm.
But I also look up to Oprah Winfrey a lot. Love
She's a
Oprah.
superstar.
You know, and I can tell you before, that's number one person that I would say. But
Hmm.
also now I realize that having a mentor that you can talk to, somebody that
Yeah.
you can reach and connect and call, you know,
Right.
it's really essential. And so for
Yes.
me, my sisters, I really look up to my big sisters.
Wow. Thank you, big sisters. You're doing the best. Because it's trickling down, for sure. It is trickling down. So, does Evangeline have a favorite place or favorite thing
Thing,
or place?
place, home, home.
That can be.
I can be in this house of mine this 1 week, 2 without going out, and I'll be okay. I'll still be okay.
It should. You made your house a home, so yes,
But yeah,
the right place.
you know, I love to read. I read and I write a lot. Actually, I don't read a lot. I write a lot. But
Wow.
when I was growing up, I loved to read. But now I do more of writing. And I used to write a lot too. And yesterday I was actually writing something because I'm hoping to write a book. I'm actually starting my book.
Congratulations.
And I said to myself, thank you. And I said to myself, by the time you finish this, you would have fulfilled your life dream,
Wow,
your childhood dream.
beautiful.
So yeah, it's one
That will
like
feel great.
I write a lot. Don't bring any piece of paper close to me.
It's gonna get some ink on it. So what ticks you off, Evangeline?
Gossip,
Hmm,
gossip and lie.
that was easy.
Yeah. I can't stand it. I can't stand people that gossip. And I can't stand people that lie.
Yes.
And if you think about it, they go hand in hand. If you're gossiping, most likely you are lying.
Right.
That's why you don't want the other person to hear about it.
Hmm.
It really takes me out because it also brings us down.
Yeah, brings people down.
Yeah, so when you engage in that, you are not engaging in love.
Yeah.
Right? You're not engaging in love, you're engaging in hate, guys.
Yeah.
You gossip, remember, you're engaging in hate. I'm
Mm.
saying that so that your audience will hear
I
me
hope they
clearly.
hear it.
Sometimes people don't understand what they're doing. They don't know the
Yeah.
impact
Yeah.
that their action is having on people. But
Yeah.
definitely that really, I can't stand that.
Thank you.
Mm.
So what two words describe Evangeline Chima?
I'll say positive and persistence. So I don't give up. I've really had my own share of life,
Right.
Again, going back to my career.
Yeah.
I'm actually believing that through Black Mentorship Inc., I'm going to rewrite that story.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see. I know I will see. I will get all the deets. Okay. So do you have a favorite Nigerian food?
Oba and Okwa. I love both of them.
Hey,
Oba and Okwa. I don't
really?
know which one I love more, but
Wow.
I love those two.
I should go make my Uma.
I will definitely make Oba this Christmas period.
Yeah.
Both of them. Actually, I had Opa last week, so
Oh, nice.
Oba is coming my way this.
How about favorite Nigerian music or music artist?
I like Flavor, mainly because I love the lyrics of his music. They are so meaningful.
Right?
Most of his musics are encouraging
Yeah.
and positive.
Beautiful. Okay. Oh, I think I said beautiful too many times. Well, I mean, a lot of people like Flavor. I do too. So yes, he's a good pick.
Mhm.
So what inspires slash motivates Evangeline Chima? What keeps you grounded?
My family, and my love for humanity.
Right.
Um, my family, they're the reason why I get up every day. They're the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. They're the reason why I'm trying to bring change
Yeah.
to the world. And my love for humanity. I don't want anybody to experience what I've experienced. If I can change that a little bit for you to
Yeah.
have it a little bit easier,
Yeah.
I would have done my job. And this is
You
why,
mean you mean in the workforce?
not just in the workforce, in the world over, really. I can tell you years ago when I first came to Canada and we started and then did my IT and started business analysis. So many people were making money off of it, but I shared every knowledge that I have with anybody that called me, and so many people reached out to me that I don't know. Oh, somebody said I should call you.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
and I will invite them to my house, and I will share everything that I have with them. So really for me is if I have struggled to achieve this, I want the next person not
To
to.
have it easier.
Exactly. I want the next person to have it, and even if it's a little tiny easy. I remember there was a session that I was running, and I was asked by some of our team members, "What if nobody shows up?" And I said, even if it's one, we will continue.
Yeah.
We will continue.
That is
And
a
I
big
meant it,
persistence.
and I meant it. And so for me, even when I do sessions and even when I do programs, it may be 100 people, it may be two or whatever. All that matters for me is that one
Right.
person
Yes.
keep something away from me.
Because the house might still be full of many people, yet only a few get it.
And when that one person gets it, the ripple effect transcends them
Sense.
because they truly get it. And what are they going to do? They're actually going to put it into action.
Yes.
So it's important to me to do a little bit of something to impact change.
Congratulations and thank you very much for all you do. And indeed, you're impacting change. And I
Thank
know
you.
that soon enough, I'll meet people who will tell me their real stories um, with Black mentorship. And that's what you have
Actually, we
created.
have a lot of people, sharing their
Yes. And the
stories. If you go
impact.
to our website, you will see those stories right there. But a whole lot of people already sharing their
Wow.
impact stories. Yeah, thank you for that,
That
though.
must feel really, really fulfilling
It is, if it's fulfilling, but it also reminds me that we have a lot more work to do.
to do. And your website is?
www.blackmentorshipinc.ca. And we're on all the social media pages, I like to think, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Mhm.
All right. Thank you. So finally, last but not the least, because we look forward to seeing you on other segments on a Maccabee Talk Show. What is Mrs. Ife Evangeline Chima's legacy? What would you like to be remembered for when your time is done on Earth?
Hmm. Um, that I did the best that I could to ensure the next generation, especially Black professionals, um, that they're able to advance in their careers, that I was able to put a dent um, in, in helping change the Canadian workforce,
Yes.
that I helped to create equitable, safe workplace for the Black professional.
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you. Impactful.
Thank
We
you.
will never forget you. You will never be forgotten.
I mean,
You have made a mark in history,
I hope so.
and history never forgets.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on the Amaka Beke Talk Show, your favorite podcast out there on YouTube, and chronicling Niger best Nigerians in diaspora. who we like to hear their stories of adjusting to the new culture, as well as integrating their health values into the new culture and the places where they live. And this is a wrap today. Thanks to our viewers. Thanks to our subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please do us a pleasure. We want to grow. Subscribe. Thank you. And keep coming back for more. And until then, keep being the best that you can. Do the best you know until you know better. Right?
And when you know better,
then
do
you better. Congratulations on this legacy talk show. Shalom.
Bye.